If you're working harder, feeling worse, and thinking less, who's actually winning? Thanks for tuning in to Go Right with Peter Boykin. I'm Peter Boykin, the Constitutionist for Liberty, and this is my perspective. It's time to go right. Remember, we fight for what's right because it's time to go right. There's a moment where you have to stop and look at the pattern, not just the pieces. People across this country are working harder than they have in years. Longer hours, more pressure, more responsibility, all in the pursuit of something that used to feel achievable. Stability, progress, a better life built step by step through effort and discipline. But for many, that equation no longer feels reliable. The effort is there. The discipline is there. The time is being put in. Yet the results feel delayed, diminished, or completely out of reach. And that disconnect creates something deeper than frustration. It creates doubt. At the same time, something else is rising. Certainty. That's certainty, folks. People are more confident than ever in what they believe. Conversations are sharper. Positions are more rigid. Opinions are defended with intensity. But those two trends should not be happening together. Because true understanding produces awareness, not unchecked certainty. It creates the ability to question, to adapt, and to recognize that there is always more beneath the surface. So why are people feeling more certain while their real-world stability feels less secure? Because certainty has become easier to access than understanding. In a world where information is constantly delivered, tailored, and reinforced, it is easier to be told what feels right than it is to wrestle with what might be true. When your environment reflects your beliefs back at you and to you, you are not being sharpened. You are being affirmed. An affirmation feels like clarity, but it quietly removes the challenge. And without challenge, there is no growth. Without friction, there is no depth. And without exposure to opposing ideas, there is no refinement. What replaces it is repetition. And repetition builds certainty without requiring understanding. Now place that into the reality people are living. They are tired. They are stretched thin. They are focused on keeping up with rising costs and increasing pressure. And when people are in that state, they do not seek complexity. They seek clarity, even if that clarity is incomplete. It is where the shift happens. Not through force, but through comfort. If your environment provides answers that feel right over and over and over again, you are less likely to step outside of it. And if your life feels harder at the same time, you have even less energy to question what you're being shown. So what do you end up with? A population that is harder working hard, feeling more pressure, and becoming more certain without becoming more informed. And that is not strength. That is vulnerability. Because a constitutional republic depends on citizens who can think independently and challenge themselves. The Constitution does not just protect your right to speak, it assumes your ability to reason. And if that begins to fade, the structure still stands, but the foundation weakens. And that is the real concern. Because influence becomes easier when people are exhausted. Guidance becomes easier when people are certain. And division becomes easier when people are no longer seeing the same reality. So the question is not just economic or informational, it is foundational. Are you growing or are you being reinforced? Are you being challenged or are you being comforted? Are you thinking or are you simply reacting? Because if you're constantly busy, constantly certain, and constantly responding instead of reflecting, then you're not stepping back far enough to see what is actually changing. And in this constitutional republic, seeing clearly is not optional. It is essential. Folks, I asked you to stay informed, stay aware, and stay go right. Because Americans are working harder, but falling behind while becoming more certain but less informed. A deeper shift may be shaping how lives of people think, and people think, and they respond, and they live their lives. Folks, if you want to find out more, you can go to gorightnews.com, peterboykin.com. Check us out on social media, on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, X. Everywhere that you can find me, I'm going to be there. Remember to go right, and God bless.
Welcome back. There's a moment. It doesn't come with breaking news. It comes when everything gets quiet and you realize you've been working harder than ever, and somehow you're still falling behind. Long days turn into longer nights, chasing numbers, chasing lights, doing what you've always been told. Work hard, watch it unfold, but the bills stack up, the margins thin. You push ahead, don't know where you've been. You used to feel like you could get ahead, now it's survival instead. And while that's happening in your life, something else is happening in your mind. Everybody talking, nobody hears. Opinions louder year by year. Certainty rising, lines drawn tight. Everybody sure they're right, but when you dig just a little deep, there ain't much there beneath. Same ideas on repeat, different voices, same belief. Working more, feeling behind. Truth gets buried in the noise we find. Certain strong but shallow ground. Nobody lost but nobody found. If effort climbs but results don't show, and what you see is all you know. Tell me now, honestly, is that freedom or just routine? See, this didn't happen overnight. The more you engage, the more you're shown, until everything you see agrees with you. And that feels like truth, but it's not. It's reinforcement. To question why, no reason left to even try. Truth don't grow where it ain't tested. Understanding stays arrested. Round and round the same old view feels complete, but it ain't true. quietly. We live in a constitutional republic. It requires more than participation. It requires thinking. If you're only shown what you already believe, you're not being informed, you're being guided. If you're working harder, feeling worse, and thinking less, then something is broken. And the question is, who benefits from you never noticing? Slow it down, take a breath, find the truth beneath the stress. Think it through, don't just feel. That's how you know what's real. Go right with Peter Boykin. GoRightNews.com. PeterBoykin.com. Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah! Turn it up. Another damn day just breaking my soul. Same road, same grind, same worn out fight. Work all day just to bleed at night. Hands stay dirty, pockets stay thin. Give it all, still don't win. They said hustle, they said grind. All I got is worn out mind. Push it harder, give it more. Still standing in the same damn door. I'm working more, but I still ain't ahead. Still got five, but I'm barely fed. Climbing high, but I'm stuck in place. Hear same damn noise year after year. Everybody swear they got it right, but nobody sees past their own fight. Truth gets twisted, sold for gold. Same old story, just louder told. Feed me noise till I can't think straight. Then tell me I chose my fate. Round and round till the wheels fall off. Truth gets buried under all that talk. I'm working more, but I still ain't ahead. Still got dreams hanging by a thread. Pushing hard, but the ground won't hold. Every step just turns to cold. Still ain't ahead. Hey, still ain't ahead. Try to climb, slide back down. Still ain't ahead. Still ain't ahead. Hey, scream it loud, hear that sound. Still ain't ahead. share.